Hey, what's going on, everybody? Real quick shout out to Anthony, Orange and Green Blood, Be Buddies Forever, and George. Glad you guys are here and waiting for me. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. And George, just touching on baseball, I'm glad you guys and all you guys have been there with the live stream on baseball. And again, I did talk to Gino Damari. I have some more stuff coming out on the website, InsideTheU.com. Definitely keep checking that out. And we're going to chat live on the website during the draft. Just want to knock that out real quick. But here we go. Okay, so here's what we got, guys. We're able to upgrade. If you look on the bottom right-hand corner, our Coach XP went up to the next level. So we have one upgrade available. I'm going to use it on recruiting right here. And the only thing we can do is scouting. We'll knock that out. As soon as we unlock that and get all three of them, we're able to, one of these will unlock here. The closer is what we're hoping for in the sense because it's weeks 8 through 15. We're at week 10. Hopefully we can get something to benefit us towards the end of the season with recruiting. So I just want to knock that out real quick. Daquan, glad you're here. Yeah. And just a reminder, I think you guys know this, but if you're not able to, whoops, my bad. If you're not able to be on the live stream, it replays. Okay, I don't, what are we doing? Oh, I know what I skipped over to. What are we doing here? Okay, keep changes. I apologize. Hey, and also real quick, if there's anything with the audio or anything, if the screen freezes, always let me know. It looks like we got the chat working. Everything's squared away. Excited about that. It's a little frustrating when on the fly with these live streams. They're just not always clicking. A little frustrating, but it is what it is. And just real quick, recap again, got that 56-47 crazy win against Florida State. It was tough at times, but we got that win, so that's good. We're moving on up. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the recruiting board. And again, we'll just recap the week. We'll forward it to the next week and see if we got any of those commits. That's the big news. George, are you projecting any comments? Projecting. At first, yeah. I thought you were talking about like projection, like projecting a void. But anyway, yeah. Predicting, projecting. I got you. It's okay. I'll be on this. I'll get it. Yeah, I think so. Okay, look, real quick. I think George and Hammett should commit. The only thing is, I'll look. We didn't get those bonuses. And Thad Franklin, we had a huge rushing day. We only need to get 100. And let's look at those guys real quick before we move on. And again, just to recap, again, we're down 835. Our playing style has been low, getting 0 points because we've not run the ball consistently all year. A little frustrating that it's still low because we're running the ball much better. And there we go. Okay, so there's the bonus goals. We get the extra points. We rush for 100 yards as a team. I think it was close to 250. It seemed like De'Aaron King had over 100. Cameron Harris had over 100. First time all year we've rushed. Well, I take that back. The first time against a D1 team, the FCS opponent. I know we had a pretty good rushing day, but I felt good about that. So that's with Franklin. Again, let's look at Hammett. 2 sacks with a linebacker. I don't think we got that bonus, but again, we're getting the rival team bonus, win, conference team, and then there's going to be some complimentary visits because he's a linebacker and Perry George is a defensive end, so we'll get some bonus points there that aren't showing up. Here's why I think. The thing with Hammett is, okay, yeah, let's look at this screen right here. So everyone else is trending down. We're going to get a lot of points, maybe like 1,000 or so with the visit. We should do real well. And the reason why I'm hoping for a commit is because Middle Tennessee is number 2, Marshall 3. Those are teams Miami should clearly be, and Auburn's way back. So I'm hoping for a commit there. And then, so that's it with Hammett. And then George, I'm almost more optimistic because same kind of thing, but Marshall's right there. But again, we're doing really good right there. So last week we got a big bonus, and we're getting a lot of weekly bonus stuff for Perry George. Because it's almost like 2 A pluses and an A. And then the pipeline state. So we're getting 400 weekly bonus points. I just feel like he's going to commit 5-star DN, number 1 ranked DN in the country. So that's exciting to get that. And again, I wish I knew. I was trying to keep track as the game was going on for all these bonus goals, but then it's just like, hey, whatever happens, I'm trying to get as much as possible. But I definitely think we got the 2 tackles for loss for sure, and I think we would have gotten 3 sacks. You know what? I don't think we did. I checked after the game. That's one thing I haven't been doing, guys, is after games I kind of just close it out. I don't really guys show you guys the box score. I don't know if it's something you'd interest. I guess it's just kind of like the game's over, kind of moving along. So, but anyways, again, Borregales did not get the bonus point on the field goal. And I'll show you how much we were trailing with him. 75 points. We'll go past Florida State, not expecting to commit, but we'll go past them. But then Florida State's he's going to visit them later in week 12. So it's a back and forth battle, but we also cranked up more points on him this week. Yeah, I didn't get the 40-yard field goal. I don't even know if I attempted one. The 56. Maybe I should have done that at the end of the game. But anyways, it is what it is. Okay, again, we'll quickly recap this. Forward to the next week. I'm hoping for 2 commits, Hammett and George. I really think if I were to pick one, I'd say George would definitely get one. We got 3 last week. That's how many we have so far. Let me get to the prospect overview screen as we scroll through this real quick. Again, Franklin leading on Joseph. He visits week 13. Oh, one thing I noticed real quick, guys, I didn't even realize, but we've had 5 straight home games. Somebody on the boards commented they wanted to see the 09 Pro Combat jersey, which are those white ones, if you guys remember. And I definitely want to use them. And we've not been able to use, I can wear whatever, but I've been just going mainly with the dark jerseys at home. But yeah, 5 straight home games. We got to take the show on the road. Excited about that. I need to start scoreboard watching with those top teams. Again, just scrolling through here, showing you guys what's going on. I really want to get a commit from Brock soon. And just a reminder, so we got that upgrade on the scouting, so now we can see it was 10% when the season started. Then we went up to 25% when we hit the button. Now it's 50%. So if we want to scout some, we definitely can do that. Yeah, I'll show you the recruiting class. I wonder if I haven't even checked to see if the recruiting class rankings have started. Kind of curious how the other ACC schools are doing. Again, Darren Williams is a guy. I want to go more on him. Get that lead with the 5-star guy. Chad Boyd would love a commitment from him. I want commitments from all these guys. I want to get these points off the board and put them other places. Buchanan's a guy I really want to put points on. We got to hold off Texas for him. Barrett, again, I want to take the lead there. Gibson's going to visit week 15. That's what we decided. Turner's got good ratings. He could be a hidden gem. Wouldn't mind going more points there. Again, backup quarterback with JB Drew. And he's a guy that I'm okay with scouting because, again, if we want to bring in another quarterback, he could be pretty good. We've got a lead, so I feel like we can kind of hang on. But at some point, I definitely want to scout just to determine how good this guy is. Maybe we've been sleeping on him all year. Yeah, he doesn't have an offer yet. So we can be a little patient with him. I'm just worried he's going to be really good, and we're going to just want to make sure we're ready. Famous Amos right there. Again, he was looking like a running back type as an athlete. I like scouting athletes. I'm excited, just looking ahead, thinking about how to do things differently for next year. Again, I wanted to put all the coaching tree points on the coaching part instead of the recruiting part because I wanted to make sure we had a good season. But now I just want to load up on recruiting. I want to scout all the athletes and see if we can find more hidden gems for next year. I want more 5-stars. But yeah, I definitely want to keep this thing going. We're not recruiting just to like end this thing. I can't believe how fast the season's kind of gone along. I remember when it first started. I remember doing that spring game. If you guys remember that, just did a spring game, little green and white game there. Okay, let's get through this. These are the recruits, but let's go ahead and back up and see if we can. Those are the commits, I would mean. Top classes, there we go. I thought it was on here, but they certainly hide it. There we go, 81st ranked recruiting class in the country. Would you guys be happy with those results? My goodness. Okay, not worried about that though. We're gonna get some 5 stars. We're gonna jump way up here. Tulane, 10 commits. Good for Tulane. They're an intrigue. I've always been interested in Tulane. Just interesting program. Okay, yeah, we clearly need more commits, guys. Florida State only has 4. And we only have, it's 1 4-star and 2 3-stars is what we have. We're about to get that 5-star. Here's the top classes in the country. Alabama, 9 commits. Yeah, we've got some work to do. I'm not worried though. I'm not worried. Start off a little slow. We've definitely picked it up. I like where we stand with some guys. So the 5-star guys that we're actually leading on: quarterback Austin Joseph, defensive end Perry George, and offensive lineman Lawrence Seymour. I think I'm good on the recruiting board. I'm gonna advance a week. Again, looks like everything's going well with the live stream. I'm glad you guys are here. I always appreciate it. This is really cool. And one of the reasons that's been really helpful, not just for, okay, whenever I get to these screens, I with talking and like looking at stuff, I always feel like I'm just gonna like advance a week or delete the season. So I just want to make sure I'm doing this right here. Okay. Okay, I have not checked the schedule. I've been gearing up for week 10 Florida State. Now we play at Virginia Tech. That's a huge game. You could argue it's bigger than the Florida State game because Virginia Tech's right there. We've got to win that. That's not going to be easy. What I was saying was, you know, it's helpful. Like, I think you guys are enjoying it, but what's helping me is like, not only are like we're doing this together and that whole thing, but it also forces me to put emphasis on recruiting by doing this. You know, I don't know, maybe I would just look at it briefly right before playing a game, or maybe I would dive into it, but really this keeps me on point with definitely making sure I'm on point with recruiting. And I mean, it's not that I don't have fun with it. I mean, I certainly do, and it's fun that you guys are on this. But I definitely can't relax on it. So yeah, this has been good. And you saw the live streams again. Most of you guys were on there. Yeah, Orange and Green Blood. All you guys, I recognize all you guys. This is so great that you guys are here. Doesn't matter what we. I know I did that live stream when Jared Williams committed. Working on that. I'd like to do more of those. Again, I wanted to do one just to kind of see how it goes. I'd like to do them, you know, even if it's not on news. You know, we can just talk about whatever. Eddie, what's going on? Glad you're here. Welcome. Oh my goodness, we got plenty of stuff. Eddie brought the good news, the good luck. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, Borregales. Okay, we got a commitment from Ja'Cory Hammett. That's huge news. Northwestern High School. Shout out to Ja'Cory. That's big time. That's really exciting stuff. That was not the one I was expecting, so that's really good. Perry George, we're in the top 2 with him. Thad Franklin, we moved up, so now it's just top 3. Seymour, that's fine. Brantley, that's about the same. So basically these are kind of cutoffs. They're kind of changing. Rob Wilson wants to visit. Lorenzo Roberts. Okay, so we got 2 guys that want to visit. Definitely curious to see these top 4 guys. So these first 4 guys, again, just to recap, they're the ones that took the official visit this week. And now we only have 1. Oh yeah, we'll get those bonus points. We only have 1 more recruiting weekend to host when we play a game. That's week 13. And then week 15 we can still host, but we have a bye week that week. Okay, let's check that out. I want to, real quick. Okay, hold on. I want to open up recruiting real quick. So we're still number 4 in the country. I want to open up recruiting, look at the total commitment class. Maybe on reports. Okay, that's not it. Maybe my school. If you guys know, let me know real quick. I don't want to... Okay, that's not it. Is it under top classes and you can click a school? Yeah, if you guys... Yeah, view signing. So we moved... Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. That makes sense. So yeah, just to recap. So we've got 2 4-stars in Hudson and Hammett. And then Shaman and Tim Burns. So yeah, 3 of those guys are real Miami commits. So that's pretty cool. We moved up to 58th. We were 81st. Again, we got work to do. We'll definitely be top 25. I'm not worried about that. And let's go ahead and open up the board here. You guys, big news. We move into the lead with that Franklin. I like that. That's what we needed to do. Again, playing style. Maybe it's just because of the offensive playbook. Maybe it's not about the results. Because I don't know why that's not at least increased a little bit. Or maybe we have it set up where we are in a spread. Maybe it's because it says he's a power running. I don't know why that's so low. I understood why it was at one point. So that's good. We created some separation with Florida State on the visit. The only thing is he's going to visit Florida State soon. Maybe we'll check at some point week 12 for Florida State. Hopefully they take a loss because you get bonus points big time if you win when a recruit visits, which makes sense. The base visit score. Yeah, so I feel good about that. No the complimentary visit, we would have gained like 50 points. That was the only maybe downfall with Anthony Hudson committing before his visit, is it would have been nice to maybe just to get a little more points. And again, it's just because every point matters with this guy. But anyways, we jumped to the lead there. All right, Austin Joseph. I feel like this is great news because we're getting close to a commitment. The 92% locked. That'd be great if we could get him to commit maybe next week. 5-star quarterback. Okay, we're moving in the lead. So that was week 10. So Alabama went up a lot, and he's about to visit them. Little scary there. You check the play style in my school. Yeah, I just opened that, Daquan. Like, I'll go back to it. And I definitely, obviously I wanted to have a passing offense and set that up that way. But yeah, maybe if we can make an adjustment there, maybe it'll make a difference. I just thought the results would start to change because it's definitely changed, guys. So I feel like we've had 100-yard games, maybe 3 of the last 4 games with Harris, 4 out of the last 5, something like that. Okay, Perry George, huge lead on that visit. That's good. LSU staying locked out. That's good. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that commit for sure. We might even get it. Maybe, hopefully we get it before he visits. I'd like to get that soon. Again, I want these 500 points back. Once they commit, you don't have to use these points on them. Okay, this one's close with McLaughlin. Again, we've got to stay within 1364, stay in the battle. Okay. Hopefully we just stay close. He's already visited Alabama, so essentially we're thinking we should cut into the deficit each week and then have a big week 13. George, if you did 2 O-line visits for FSU, I think they would have committed. Yeah, the O-line visits, if we're talking about with Franklin. Yeah, and maybe we should have thought of that more just to get guys in. It just felt like at the time we were really going week 10 heavy, and then all of a sudden it was just him and Borregales, and Borregales doesn't count as an offensive player. So moving up a little bit with Brantley. That one feels like UCF's going to take him because he still has a visit to them and they have a big lead. That's disappointing. Maybe we'll take point. Maybe we'll give up on that. As far as the team need, D-Best, first off, welcome. Glad you're here. Glad you're back. As far as looking at the team needs, I basically just kind of think about the real team, you know? I kind of know what we have. I know what we need. I think definitely secondary guys is big. Safety or corner, because, you know, you got the 2 juniors in Ivy and Blades, 2 sophomores and Christian Williams and Takori Couch, and that's it for corners on the team. So that's good. Again, we take a lead. That's going to go down to the wire. We got to keep those 500 on him for sure. That's tough. We got to look at week 12 Florida State. They need to lose that game for sure. Doing fine there. Houston making a little bit of move, but not really worried about that. Again, we have a big lead. We can always put more points on Hefner. Darren Williams. Fresh, what's going on? Yeah, winning big gets the top recruits. Yep, and we've got big games coming up. I'll show you guys the polls. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We've got Virginia Tech, Pitt. They're both ranked. They should be. Virginia was ranked, so we might have 3 ranked teams coming up, so I think that'll help. Okay, here we go. Nothing there. Brown. So we have 600 points as it stands right now to put on people. Man, this situation's crazy to me. So Louisiana Monroe, we lost 300. We're down 330 to them. That means we need to put almost 500 points on them to start going the other direction if we want to get him. Okay, there we go. Moved ahead of Oregon. Only school that's offered him. I like that. Again, he's like 6'3", 190 out of Illinois. Gibson's set to visit. So Auburn's putting points on him, but he is not visited there. Again, a sleeper D defensive end. Turner, we move up a little bit. Not much going on there. Again, still nothing going on with Drew. Amos. Wilson was one of the guys that wants to visit. What's going on? Yeah, nothing really. Lewis, might as well take him off the board. He was always going to go to Georgia Tech. They've offered him. We're not making moves on him. Bass is like a 6'6" receiver. I was thinking maybe he'd go to tight end if his speed's not there to be a receiver. Again, Chavez there. He really likes Miami. But Alabama and BYU cutting into the lead. We only have 5 points there. Weaver again, without even really recruiting him, leading for him. Drop Lewis and Amos. Yeah, Amos, I didn't even like what position he was. I'll show you why. His scouting, haven't scouted him, but like it looks like he's going to come back as a running back, and with B speed, yeah, I'm fine with that. So, George, you want to scout Wilson, Gibson, and Roberts? Yeah, Roberts, that was the second guy. I couldn't think of him. We haven't got to him yet. But, yeah, he's the other guy that wants to visit. And let's definitely do Wilson because we definitely want a defensive end, one of these 2 guys. All right, let's do it here. Let's see. And then let me know. What do you think? Is he good enough to bring in on a visit, or do we just drop him? 68 speed, and I'll show you real quick. We'll go to defensive ends because I know we got the speed back on Gibson. So Gibson's a 70 and 85 on acceleration. Wilson's noticeably slower. And yeah, that's bad. I agree. I like that we can get 50% now. That's huge. I almost want to scout some of these guys a little bit better to decide what we're going to do with these guys, because eventually these guys on the 500 points, eventually we're going to have to shuffle those points and go to this next group of guys and see what we're gonna do with them. Okay, I want to go back real quick. Go back to the 35, the full board here. Can we go up? No. I'll get back to where we were. We were with Wilson. Might as well drop him, to be honest, because we're not going to offer both of them. And he's really, there's nothing special here, so I'm going to drop him. Just because I think Gibson's better. And again, we've got to not narrow our list, but you know, it's almost kind of pointless. Okay, sorry. I want to go back to prospect overview. Again, Jackson and Gene were 2 D tackles we added recently, guys to watch. We've not offered either one of them. We've not scouted them much or at all. Yeah, no scouting on either of them. Barry's another defensive end that we kind of liked. He's probably a little bit better actually than Wilson. Yeah, I agree. You know, and D-Bass, and also all you guys know, if you guys been following along, so we have already kind of scoured the board for like hidden gems, and I don't think anything new is going to pop up. So I guess this is kind of our list. We can always go back to it, but I just kind of feel like this is what it is. And I guess, where do you guys want to start? Let me know on the scouting. And if you look here, I'll show you guys real quick on the scouting. At the top, it shows how many percent. Let's go. The 500 guys we're already committed to. Brock, I'm already committed to him. Hefner. We can go, if you guys care about that, we could do that one. I'm kind of leaning towards these other guys. Again, Williams is kind of the first one. He's a 5-star guy. Don't know exactly which position. George, you want to look at tight end gems? Yeah, that makes sense in the sense that we probably won't get Khalil Brantley. We could lose Jordan to the draft, but either way, he's a junior. Mallory's a junior. And then Mammarelli's still on the team, and then Larry Hodges. But yeah, maybe it's some sort of tight end. And I've kind of been hoping to get a tight end athlete. Okay, we already decided we want Boyd for sure. We've already decided we want Brown. I don't want to scout him anymore. We've already decided we definitely want him. We definitely want Buchanan. I guess we might as well start with Barrett to scout. But I take that back. We've already offered him. Let me look at prospect overview to make sure. Yeah, he's offered. Number 15 ranked safety in the country, strong safety. Okay, well, let's go to Roberts then. We'll scout him. Because again, he wants to visit, so let's see how this comes back. 63, he needs a big jump here. So he's a D tackle, so the speed's not huge. Power moves okay. I don't know. Is that enough? Is that enough for you guys to want him? I'm going to go back up here real quick. .6'6", 306, so big guy in the middle. Alabama's interested in him. Georgia's offered. We're going to definitely need to make a decision on him soon because week 13, we're getting ready to do week 11. So he's going to visit Alabama. He's going to visit Georgia week 13. Alabama could offer. Maybe he's a hidden gem for them. Daquan, you want to scout Barrett? George, I guess my thing on Williams, and we can definitely scout him in a little bit, but yeah, I guess we want to make sure he's a 5-star guy. You know what? I'm going to do it this way, guys. I want to do it by positions. Just to give us like an idea of like how much, again, just kind of where we stand. So again, I think George is going to commit. Gibson. Let's go ahead and scout Gibson more. I don't know. Never mind. We've already committed to offering him, so we might as, I mean, there's no going back at this point. Barry, I don't even want to scout him yet. I don't know. Let's look at D tackles. We definitely need to scout these guys, because we got to find one of them to be a priority. We'll come right back. I just want to compare them. So between the two, let's look at, I want to look at height, weight. So 6'4", 309, 6'2". So definitely Gene's the smaller guy. Both are JUCO guys. They're ranked almost right next to each other, 140, 142. Let's go to the scouting. Kind of want that power moves to be up. 77's pretty good for what he is. And Gene's smaller, so you'd think the finesse moves would be up there. Yeah, it's probably going to take a little bit more because, again, the strength is an 80, which you like. He's a bigger guy. But if Gene's strength is similar, play recognition, I like that that's an 83. Okay. I don't know. I don't really have any final thoughts on these two. Kind of bouncing around here. All right, Gibson, more points. Let's go to 100. Let's just leave it that, and then we can come back to it. But I'm good with committing 100 or more. The best. We should scout offered players just to know what to expect when we add them next year. Yeah, I hear you. I guess my thinking right now is if they've offered, we've already essentially decided they're good enough, and we're kind of have to roll it out. The only thing is how much points to put onto them. And we don't have to take them. We can always put it at 0 points and they probably won't come. Roberts would be better than the guys in 4 years than them in 2. Yeah, these two guys are JUCO guys. So yeah, let's throw him in the mix again. Strength is 72, power move 74. So there's an 80, 77. So 66 tackle on Roberts, 74 on Jackson. This is so not frustrating, but just like it's very challenging without not being 100% scouted, because you can definitely just evaluate numbers in their totality as opposed to this piecework, this puzzle work, and curious how things are how they're gonna set up. Okay, so they all have pursuit ratings. Kind of interesting, I guess. So 71 on Roberts, got 80 for Jackson, and Gene 78. I think Jackson, I like Jackson with what we've seen. Okay, yeah, let's go to Williams. Let's see what exactly he is. I thought he would be a center or D tackle, but maybe that'll help us decide. Okay, so he's listed as a 5-star recruit, but his overall rating takes a dip. Just kind of looking at the different things. Yeah, he definitely feels like a D tackle. So his strength's an 80, his hit power is 79. It's just a guess. I remember looking before, there's no power, or there's no offensive line blocking stuff on here. And maybe it would pop up. Just feels like he's a defensive tackle. Trevor Davis. What was his deal? Remember we led for him. .6'1", 200 athlete. I like that there's a bunch of B's in there. I'm going to scout him. I want to know. I don't even know what. Let's just. I like this dude that's an 83 in man coverage, 83 throw power. Yeah, we've got to get this guy and we'll figure it out. His throw accuracy, that's, if he's a scrambling quarterback, the C rating is about where that would be. If he's 88 speed at quarterback. Anthony, you love Jake Garcia. Yeah, we're definitely just waiting and seeing what's going on with him. Yeah, I'm all in on Trevor Davis. Buy your Miami Trevor Davis jerseys now. We're going all in on this guy. He's my new Hudson. Okay, we only have... I want to go more points on him. Okay, let's look at these other guys. I want to look at the cornerbacks first. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're going to get both of those guys. Okay, so we're good at linebacker. If we get... I'm okay if we don't get Jackson. I want to take those off. Because Brown's definitely the guy we want to get. The 93 speed. And if his coverage comes back, I don't want to scout him. I just definitely want to grab. I'd rather put more points on recruiting him. So we'll get Jack Brown. Hold on, I want to... Sorry, I'm going back and forth here. A lot of stuff going on right now, guys. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we're doing good. Nobody's offered yet. Yeah, George, you're thinking safety. That's what I was initially thinking. But when I saw that throw power, George, but yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see how that goes. Anthony, is there a way to use authentic recruiting classes in NCAA football? You don't have to auto-generate a name. Yeah, man, we've got the real names in here, man. You gotta basically, to do it, you got to do it before the recruiting class, before the season starts, before the recruiting process begins. And I added, so it was 10 Miami commits at the time, and then 3 guys that weren't committed to Miami. I went ahead and added them. So yeah, 13 guys, 13 real recruits, and we've got 3 of them locked up. So that feels good. Okay, here we go. Again, I don't want to scout either one of these guys. I would take either one of them. Let's just put some more points on Barrett. And what else do we got here? Oh yeah, we need to make a decision on Roberts. Let's go back to D tackles. Do we want to schedule a visit with Roberts, or do we want to just let him go? I remember earlier you guys thought he would be, you know, just better in the long term in the sense because Jackson and Gene are D tackles or JUCO guys. Yeah, let them visit. It's more fun if they visit anyways. Whoops. Oh, we can put 10 points. Actually, no, I want that back. Because now we got 100 points to mess with. Yeah, we only... What do we do? What do you want to do here? Oh, we can't. We don't have a choice. Yeah, so that's the only time we can have him visit. That's fine. You get the complimentary bonus, but we don't get any bonuses if we win because we don't have a game. So... Yeah, we only have 2 weekends left. I wasn't even thinking about other people. So yeah, week 13 is when we play Virginia, and then week 15 bye. That's all we have left. Yeah, all of those guys, Anthony, all those guys, Leonard Taylor, Richard Smith, Jason Marshall, and Corey Collier, I didn't put them in the game. They definitely would have been good and would have been fun. I just, and definitely could have put it a lot more. I just kind of kept it basic. And obviously, you know, you can always edit names later if we want to get them in there at some point. But that's down the road stuff. Okay. So we scheduled the visit with Roberts. We have 100 points left. Let's see if we can make some decisions here. So we have 100 points. What do you guys want to do with Brantley? Again, I'm torn on him. I want to just stay on the 500 points. If I definitely don't think we're going to get him. We're only going up a little bit. Brevin Jordan's been tearing it up, so it's not even like if we get the tight end more involved. He's already visited. It felt like a lot just to get to right here. I mean, we can stay. I guess we are gaining a little bit on UCF. Essentially, they're also putting 500 points in. But we're getting a little bit. We're getting if we get 35 points each week. I mean, we still have a long ways to go, and they're gonna. I mean, we're just not gonna get this guy. Yeah, Alejandro. Appreciate you jumping on here. I missed you earlier. You never seen someone take... Man, I'm trying to help all these... If I were to do this, I would just buzz right through it. I like getting you guys involved on the decisions here. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut bait here. Disappointing. But we're not going to get them. And there's other Miami commits we're not going to get. Well, here. I might as well just take them off the board. Earlier, I was leaving guys on the board so you guys can check them out, but it is what it is. Anthony, the 500 is the max that we can do on each player. Okay, so now we have 500 points. We're up to 600 here. Let's do the. Let's go to. I'm gonna go to 200 on Boyd. It's not. I just want to try to get a commitment. Essentially, use the points, get the commit, and get all the points back. Is the way I'm thinking with him. Let's go ahead and. That's you know what I mean. Rather than each week wait. Let's just see if we can push it, and then we get them all back after he commits. Buchanan again. It's gonna take more. Let's do more on him. What do we got here? 80 overall safety. Yeah. Buchanan. I added a few more points. We can still go more points on it. Let's do that. I forgot we got 500 points. We got some points to play with here. Again, Turner's a guy I feel like we've offered. It's early with him. I don't want to worry about that. If you guys want me to go in on Drew and scout him, I'm okay with that, because at some point we're going to have to make a decision what to do with him. If we're going to bring in 2 quarterbacks, because 500 a week. Okay, well then let's do it. Here's the thing. Do you want to scout Buchanan first to make sure he's really going to be an 80? Are you okay with what we've seen here? I like the 80 tackle. I like the 88 acceleration. I'm fine with not. His coverage skills aren't great, but his press is good. And he's a safety. He's 5'11", I think. .78 holds up. Okay, so how does that... So, man, those are really good blocking numbers for a freshman. Yeah, Cliff's probably not going to be... It doesn't look like he's going to have those numbers. Speed, 71. Don't get that. Strength. Okay. I want to go more on him. I'm going to go more on both these guys. Just because we're not going to get McLaughlin. At guard, we're going to get Brock. And I think we'll get Seymour. Preston's just there hanging out. Turner's better, and again, we've offered Turner. Bouncing around again, go back to tackle. I'm okay with scouting Cliff, or not scouting, but just having points on him, because I think he's someone that... George, yeah, let's do that. I want to go back. Let me just look real quick. How close are we? Oh, we're not close to commit there. I just want to get to 4,900. Okay, let's back on out of here. Let's see the tight end stuff. And we've not looked at tight ends for gems. The only thing is we can look at the athletes. Again, I'm going to sort by revert. Okay, what's this guy doing? 16%? One of the best tight ends in the country? What's this guy's deal? Well, that seems like we're jumping in on this. Number 6 tight end in the country. Nobody's really recruiting him. Nobody's offered. Let's do that. He's actually... Yeah, I don't... Okay. Yeah. Shout out to George. He wanted to see tight ends. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get the number 6 tight end in the country. Why not? Okay, I want to go all in on this guy. I want to offer him. I want to put all the points there. Okay, let's go. Is there anybody else down here? I don't like that he's 219. If you guys have a stronger feeling about it, we can do it. He certainly would be up for grabs. We can add him, I guess. Again, looking for low percent locks at this point in week 10. Got the Mackey to win the Mackey Award. Yeah, I'm not. He's a 4'8" guy. Let me look at athletes real quick. I'm good with going after that tight end, Atari. I think that was his name. Yeah, George, I'm ready to go all in on him. Again, Williams, the low percent locks. Yeah, 30 would be good. Anything under 30 would be great. 40's kind of pushing it at this point. I don't like going after guys that... Yeah, these guys are all... I'll just sort it back the other way. I felt like we did this before with the athletes. I know we did. I don't want to spend too much time doing this. I'll go back to tight end. Yeah, I'm happy with these two guys we just added, Dukes and Shelby. We don't need to add a bunch. Let's just go with these two guys. All right, yeah, I'll look at quarterbacks. The quarterback that you've been recruiting the past few streams. Yeah, if you're talking about Austin Joseph, yeah, we're doing well with them, man. Went and scouted him in Ohio. If you guys saw those. That video. Number 3 quarterback in the country. There's only 3 5-stars. Where's this guy going? So this is interesting here. This is big news for us. He might go to Oregon. There's no way Austin Joseph is also going to go to Oregon. I wonder if how fast he is compared to everyone else here. So yeah, he's tied for the fastest quarterback in the country. I'm excited about that. Hopefully that holds up. I want him to be like a 92 speed or something. And we've not scouted him a bunch. I just kind of decided to go all in on him early. I'll go back to the recruiting board. I'll show you guys the quarterbacks that we're offering or that we're in on. It's just him and JB Drew. Again, at some point we'll have to make a decision with that. No, don't have to do anything yet. There's nothing going on. Nobody's offered them. Yeah, nobody's offered them except for us. And we've got a ways to go. And then the other thing is that athlete that popped up. We'll go this way. Yeah, Trevor Davis has some quarterback attributes that I'm excited about. This is big. You know, I'm excited that, you know, we get Trevor Davis. We get the commit and Hammett. And now we're going to go after these tight ends. Let's do that. We can wrap this up real quick. Alejandro thinks we take too long. Nah, it's all good. I enjoy doing this with you guys, you know? Like, I enjoy... that's the thing about this. We could definitely just do this. Okay, I don't even want to scout this guy. No, I don't want to scout him. We're going to offer him. And then we're going to put the points on him. Atari Dukes. We got Atari Dukes and Sega Shelby. All right. Yeah, we got to beat the Gators for this guy. I'm excited. That's going to wrap it up, guys. I think I'm pretty much done. So, Anthony, Chris, NCAA football, do they organize a quarterback? No, it's all bunched together. It's all bunched together, and then, but each player, I can show you real quick. It shows the style that with every position it does this. It shows you what their style of a player they are, but it is all grouped together by position. So it says quarterback, and he's a scrambler. Same way with Drew. Whereas like Franklin's going to say power, running back. Hefner's a speed. Hudson's balance, but we know Hudson's that speed guy. I almost want to scout him, but I'm already excited about him. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. This was great. We're doing well. We're making some moves. It's a little different this week. We don't have anybody visiting. Let's go ahead and back out real quick. George, more than 50. Where are we going to grab the points from? We decided on Buchanan. We can take some of those off. We'll do that. Offensive guys are more fun anyways. And you're all excited about this guy. We'll do 100. That's good. It's still early on. We don't have to... We'll be fine. We'll jump to the lead. We're going to be the only ones that offered them. So we're fine there. What I want to do is I want to go real quick. I want to look at the schedule. I want to look at our schedule real quick and then look at Florida State. I'm curious who they play week 12. That's clearly going to be a big recruiting weekend for some of our guys. Wow. Yeah, Virginia Tech. I knew they were ranked pretty high. Look at all those close games. You guys love that, right? No, we've got... Okay, here we go. Yeah, 3 of our final 4 games are on the road. 2 against ranked teams. Pittsburgh was ranked, so they've dropped off a little bit. So they're 3-3. Virginia... Yeah, so this is going to decide the Coastal. This will clinch it probably. Well, essentially. We're not going to lose that game. I don't want to lose any of these games. Man. All right. There's Miami. Again, I want to go to Florida State. Week 12, playing Syracuse. So you definitely can take a loss there. Man, that's a big game. Stats for the season. Yeah, we can do that. If you guys want to look at that, that's good. Almost leading the country in passing. Yeah, definitely we are the favorites because we're the highest ranked team. So yeah, I would think so. Okay, so here we go. De'Aaron King, 13 interceptions, a little too high. That's okay. 340 passing yards a game is really good. 65% completion. It dipped a little bit after that last game. 18 sacks, wish that was lower. Rushing, again, Cameron Harris has been going up quite a bit. I know it's not where I want him to be. I want to get him in the top 10 in the ACC for sure. I think he's definitely going to be. If I keep rushing like this, I think he could be top 5. Again, King had a better rushing game, 9 touchdowns. Chaney's picking it up. Receiving, I'm really excited about this. I love the balance with the receivers. Look, So of the wide receivers, Wiggins at 37 catches, Pope at 28. So 4 guys within 9. So that's great. I would like to get Pope downfield a little more. But he's doing well. Touchdowns, all pretty balanced. Again, Jordan's been picking up the touchdowns lately. Wiggins is going to go over 1,000 yards. I don't know about Jordan. What's Jordan averaging? 72 yards a game, but that's been going up. So that might be, he might be close to 1,000. Peyton, I feel like Peyton's been kind of hit or miss. Felt like he was really strong early. I don't use him as much. Man, all these guys have been good. Keyshawn Smith has been stepping it up. Those are all 5 catches are big. Defense, I know McLeod's leading in tackles. Tackles for loss is big. Let's look at this guy. Yeah, Rousseau's doing well. Needs some more sacks for Rousseau, but he's doing well. Again, we played 8 games. So you definitely, you know, a little more sacks in games played, but that's what you would like, but that's okay. He's still leading our team. Harvey's been a beast. Whenever he gets in there, he does well. Again, those tackles for loss for McLeod. He's having a really good year. Interceptions, I know. Yeah, Blades and Ivy. I wish I had more. Hopefully they pick it up. I get more interceptions down the stretch here. A few pass deflections here and there. Forced fumbles. Only 4. Touchdown a couple. Both of them were big. Blades was early in the season, then Carter had that big one recently. Changed the momentum of that one. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. Well, Anthony, I'll answer your question. Once De'Aaron King leaves in the game, who do you expect to take over for Perry, Van Dyke, or Matoka? You forgot about Tate Martell. Would you guys like me to play a whole season with Tate as quarterback? I think that'd be a lot of fun. He's actually, if you think about skill set, he's similar to De'Aaron in terms of being a scrambler. But I've liked what Perry's been able to do. I'm sure I'd probably go with Perry. Unless something happens. Or if we get Austin Joseph, maybe just go with the freshman. Roll him out there. Maybe Trevor Davis is a 2-way player. He's not going to play quarterback DB, but who knows. Anyways, guys, I appreciate it. This was great. Definitely appreciate it. Again, next episode on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we do that. Be sure to hit the like button. That helps get this spread. And obviously subscribe if you haven't done that. We definitely got to get to 10,000 subscribers. So definitely thank everyone. Hopefully you have a good day.